welcome to Mass Off, and I am Miss Blake. Look, excuse the background noise. I am babysitting. I have the love of my life with me, my king. So excuse the noise. He may interrupt me, but hey, I'll try to make sure he stay on the side while I deliver this message. Tonight, we're talking about a woman's hygiene. We're talking head to toe, no excuses. So let's talk about it, and let's be clear from the start. Good hygiene is not an option. It's not something that's up for debate. It's not about size. It's not about age. It's not about money. It's not about relationship status. It's not about you being too busy. It is about self-respect. It is about your health. And it's how you show up as a woman. If you expect intimacy, if you expect affection, if you expect closeness or a man to desire you, you must keep yourself clean, my ladies. You must stay fresh. You must stay well kept, period. Ladies, let's talk vagina. We know that the vagina is self-cleaning, but that does not mean that you neglect it. No, ma'am. You still have to take care of that vagina, okay? You have to wash it, and you have to clean it with a mild soap. Stay away from them scented soap, because it can do some damage down there, and you don't want to walk around or have to be dealing with the damage these scented soaps can do. Rinse it thoroughly after you clean it with a mild soap and keep it dry and breathable. Wear cotton underwears. I know you go to your physician. I know they say it all the time. Cotton underwear so it can breathe. Change your underwears twice daily. Change them, my ladies. Morning and at night. When you get up and bathe to start your day, you should be starting your day with a fresh pair of panties. And before you go in bed and meet that loved one, meet that partner, you should be going in that bed with some clean, fresh panties. If you wear some, if you don't, oh well, okay, then that means you're changing them once daily. But twice daily, you should be changing those panties. You should not be over dishing. Be careful, my ladies. Over dishing can dry your vagina out. It can throw off that pH balance. It can kill good bacteria and increase the risk. Increase the risk of these yeast infections that y'all keep on catching. Those bacteria vaginosis that y'all keep catching. Irritation in the odor. That can be caused from too much dishing. More is not always better. Steaming. Vaginal steaming is a personal choice. It should be done safely and occasionally, not excessively. Too much heat can irritate your sensitive tissues. It can cause you some unnecessary problems that you don't need. So be careful with those vaginal steaming. Let's try to prevent yeast infection. And how we can prevent these yeast infections? By avoiding these tight clothing that we wear. We want it tight. We want it fitted because we want to look good. We want to show off our curves. But we can do some damage. Moist, tight environments equals yeast favorite playgrounds. So be careful. You want it to breathe. You want to give it some air. You don't want it all tight and closed in. Change out of sweaty clothes. If you're sweaty, change out of it quickly. You are prone to yeast infection by keeping these tight clothes on, these sweaty clothes on. You are prone yourself to yeast infection. So be careful, my ladies. Sexual behavior. That matters as well. Multiple partners, unprotected sex, and sex with men who are very sexually active, all of that impacts your vaginal health. All of that impacts Long-term damage that can be done. That is your choice. That is your decision. You have to be in control. You have to determine what you will allow to impact. It impacts, as I say, your vagina health, odors, infection, and long-term damage. Your vagina is not immune to poor decision. What you allow to enter will determine its long-term health. Okay, her long-term health, because we're talking about a woman. It's going to determine her long-term health. So you make those decisions. Wipe correctly. And come on, my sisters, we should know how to wipe. It's not back to front. It's front to back. Wiping back to front, you are bringing bacteria where it does not need to belong. Keep feminine wipes, towelettes in your bag if needed. But wipes are not support. They're not a replacement for bathing. They are just to aid, just to give you a little help during the day to stay fresh, to keep it clean, okay? Let's talk breath and let's talk oral hygiene, because we don't want to ignore the mouth. Because who want to kiss someone who has bad breath or poor hygiene? Brush your teeth twice a day. And in between, throughout the day, if you eat something, especially broccoli or whatever, you carry a little toothbrush and go clean that out. Floss. Use mouthwash. Carry breath freshness. As I say, carry some mint. There's a variety out there. Carry it. If you're unsure, you brushing, you unsure, carry some mint. Look, you don't want to be talking in nobody's face, because you may not smell it, but they smelling it. So keep it fresh. Keep mints. Check yourself. If you're unsure, pop a mint. If you have a bad tooth, and we all know what a bad tooth can do, remove it quickly. It can cause gum diseases, chronic bad breath. You may not be able to smell it, but the person receiving it can smell it. So remove bad tooths. Go to the dentist. Look, seek some medical attention ASAP. Go to your doctor until you can get to a dentist, because sometimes it's just an infection and you need some antibiotics to get into that gum and cure that infection. So, hey, jump on that. Don't neglect your mouth. That's very important. Go to the dentist. Do not let it escalate and rot in your mouth, and bring down your confidence, because you don't want that. Bad breath, my sisters, will kill intimacy fast. You can be beautiful, you can be fine, you can be well dressed, but when a man steps up to you and you speak, it can kill it all day. And they no longer care about how you look, how fine you are, or anything. They're out of there. So tend to it. Deodorant is not an option. I know we forget sometimes. We busy. Keep these little mini size, trial size deodorant in your purse. Ladies, if you are hugging, cuddling, or being close and you smell like an onion field, old sweat, or funk, that is unacceptable. Come on, you're making it hard, my sisters. Ladies, you're making it hard for us women to deal with these men. We have some men out there that's picky. We have some men out there that, hey, they're big on hygiene. And a woman taking care of themselves, looking good, smelling good. So that's not acceptable. Wear deodorant. Reapply it if needed. If you're not sure, or you not feeling your freshness, reapply it. Body odor is a turn off. This is not up for debate. Body odor is a turn off. It is not a personality trait. It is laziness at its finest. And it's a turn off. Body odor does not have a size or an age limit. So let's be clear on that. You can be big, small, young, old. It doesn't matter. Odor does not discriminate. This applies to everyone. And my ladies, perfume is not a cover up. If you didn't bathe and you think you can and walk around, the odor mixed with the perfume, it's not a good smell. I have witnessed it. It's not a good smell. The odor mixed with the perfume, don't mess up Jimmy Choo name. Bathe first before you put on that man perfume. Because that's some damn good smelling perfume. Okay? Perfume on top of bad hygiene should be a crime, my sisters. We can't do that. You are not turning heads. You are hurting noses. If anybody want to tell it to you, I'm here today to tell you. You are hurting noses. Take a bath. Clean that body first. Perfume last. Skincare. Face and body. If you struggle with acne, first and foremost, wash your face consistently. Use products of your skin type. Sample it first on somewhere on your hand before you apply it to your face. Because once you apply it and the damage is done, then you got to seek medical attention to get all that cleared up. So always do a skin test before applying anything to your face. Change your pillowcases. Seek dermatology help if need be. Don't just go on the shelf and grab anything and apply it to your face. Don't go based on what somebody else told you, because what works for one may not work for all. Okay, so be very careful with what you apply to the face, because the face is very sensitive, and remind you, we have to walk around like that. So take pride in your face and be very careful what you apply to your face. Skin test it first before you apply it to your face. You're not sure? Google it. Get your reviews. Get a dermatologist's opinion. But don't take a chance of applying anything to your face. Okay? Your body. Lotion or oil daily. Stop walking around with dry, ashy, rough skin. Dry, ashy, rough feet. That is a turn off. When a man grab your feet, he's expecting to rub and caress a soft feet. He's not looking for still wood. Oil your body. Lotion your body. Keep it moist. A man should be, when he touch you, he should feel smoothness, softness, well kept. Not like he rubbing on a rug. So ladies, all up, lotion up, whatever it is you use, to each his own. But all your body, keep your body intact. You know, keep it moisturized. Keep your skin smooth and soft. Your hair should always be intact. You can be dressed from head to toe looking good as can be. But if your hair is not fixed, if your hair is not intact, it throws off the whole outfit. Your hair being fixed is a must. If you cannot get it styled, brush it up. Put it in a ponytail. Put it in a bun. Do something simple and neat, but just don't leave it a hot mess on your head. You know, better neat than chaotic, all right? Edges. Let's talk edges, because, oh my God, we are killing the edges. Edges are baby hair. It is not the entire front part of your head. We do not need half of your hair pulled out from the back into the front. Ocean wave baby hair swirls. That is unnecessary. Keep your edges simple and cute. You can have them, you can wear them because they look good with the weaves. It look good with the braids, but keep them simple and cute. It shouldn't be those big ocean waves plastered on your head. That's too much. We're doing too much with the baby hairs. Stop over pulling it. Protect your hairline. And teach that to your daughters as well, because I see them. And it's not cute. Teach them how to do these baby hairs and to keep it cute and simple. Toenails, fingernails. Look, they should always be clean and neat and cut. If you like long nails, to each its own. But if you're going to walk around with long nails, you make sure under these nails are clean. Because that is unattractive and it's nasty. To see someone talking to you, or, you could be using your hand or fixing food or whatever, and under the nails is just filled with dirt. That's nasty. Keep those nails clean. Keep them short. If you go get your nails done, keep them cute. Keep them clean, because underneath, especially when you're applying all that gel underneath those nails, my sisters, come on, check that before you step out the house. Keep those nails clean, cute, and filed if need be. Look under your nails before you leave the house. If there is dirt, that's nasty. Toenails as well. Keep them trimmed, keep them cute, keep them clean. Look, I'm touching all the bases. Our ears. Ears has to be clean, both inside and outside. If you take your finger, when you wash the inside, you got to get all inside of those earlobes, all in the back of your ear. How you know you're not doing a job? You take your finger and you pass it all in the lining of your skin, and then smell your finger. Not to be gross, but just smell your finger. And ears carry odors. If you didn't know, it carries odors. You have to get inside and get all into the loop of your ear, behind your ear, and clean it thoroughly. Earlobes hold odor. Wash them like you're washing your face. Include them in the washing. When you scrub your face and wash your face, wash those earlobes the same, both in and out. And Q-tips. Use some Q-tips and get all that wax out. I know we're not supposed to remove all the wax out of our ear, but if you see it's dripping, that's nasty. Get a Q-tip and clean that out of ear, Get that all cleaned up and keep that cute. You don't want a man whispering in your ear and then all he's seen is wax. That's a turn off, my sisters. Come on. We want to keep our men. We want to show our men that, hey, we know how to keep ourselves up. And teach your daughters by example. What you model, your girls will mirror. You can't teach hygiene if you don't practice it. Good habits starts with watching you, learning from you, and seeing the consistency in you. So, in other words, like they say, practice what you preach. Unkept hygiene, my friends, it will kill the desire. It will damage the intimacy. It will create distance between you and your partner, and it will turn the affection completely into avoidance. And yes, it becomes a turnoff, a complete turnoff, and it hurts relationships. This is not about being mean. This is about being honest. I understand there are circumstances, struggles, and financial challenges. But if you are struggling, seek some help, seek some resources, ask some questions, get some support. There is no shame at all in needing help. There is responsibility in staying unkept, and doing nothing about it when there are resources out there. Ladies, and I'm going to close with that. Being feminine is not just about how you look. It is about how you maintain yourself. It is how you maintain yourself from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet and everything in between. Clean, fresh, neat, intentional. This is self-respect. This is health. This is confidence. This is how a woman show up. This is how a woman stay kept. I just took your mask off. Hey, I didn't mean to step on no toes. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just trying to help some of the ladies out there. Not everybody, but I know some of us struggle. So, hey, I just hope that this helped. No shaming or anything. I'm with my ladies, and I want us always at our best and nothing less. And again, if you're struggling, you need resources, seek some help. There is help out there. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, tell a friend to tell a friend that Miss Black is on. I'm coming back on relationships. I'm coming back on Black destruction. And most importantly, I'm coming on our Black history. Thanks for tuning in.